I'm here with Robertson and Tirrell Whittley, and we are here today talking about the diversity of inclusion in TV and film from an executive perspective.
Absolutely. So this is our second year doing this. Gil and I came together some time ago and really wanted to create a platform at various film festivals. So we've been at Sundance, Tribeca, we've been
Cannes, Toronto.
Absolutely. And these are really detailed conversations with media executives and a perspective that's sometimes not always carried out at the festival. As you know, these festivals really you have a lot of directors, producers, actors that come, but a lot of executives are here too, and there's a lot of topics that we want to cover with them as well. So this dialogue that we focused on for this series and for this particular year is really around diversity and inclusion. Not only is it a big conversation in Hollywood, but we want to bring it in, focus a little bit when you talk about the multicultural audience and what does diversity and inclusion from that media executive perspective, what does that really look like? So we have some great panelists, and I think that we're going to have a very deep dialogue that's going to cover a wide landscape of what folks think and how they see things. The great thing is, it's going to be a perspective from women. We're looking at various platforms, whether that's going to be film, television, digital, and then Gil and I kind of bring in our perspectives, whether it's from marketing, advertising, distribution, as well as journalists and critics.
So I want to start the dialogue and the conversation around diversity and inclusion because it is such an important conversation in Hollywood right now. We recently saw, and hopefully you guys watched the NAACP Image Awards, and we saw Ava DuVernay take home the Entertainer of the Year award. And as she spoke, she really gave a litany of all of the wonderful television and film product that was in process or had been executed, and it really was a testament that there is a changing of the guard as it relates to opportunity when it comes to diversity and inclusion. But we still see, as Gil and I know, that as we walk the halls of many studios and networks, that diversity and inclusion is still a tremendous challenge when it comes to, I think, just resources and when it comes to the hiring practices. But we know that there is a change coming.
If you look at business in general, diversity is a business imperative. And what's really unfortunate is that we're still having this conversation. Like, we should not be having this conversation in 2018. We have made so many strides in different areas, and we should be moving forward, and the conversation should be about inclusion. And when you look at communities of color, we are the majority now. And so there really is no minority per se. So in our business, we have a pretty diverse group. UMC, just on that side, we're pretty African American focused. But throughout the broader RLJ Entertainment division, we have Acorn Media Group, which is our British mystery and drama, so it's pretty diverse, and then our feature film division. So we've got diversity there, and it's a business imperative. When you have a Bob Johnson at the helm, it's a given.
Now we have people who are very supportive, and we have a younger group of people who are coming in. We've been very aggressive on the manager level and on the director level to bring in the right people and bring them, and diverse across the board, whether it's LGBTQ, Black, Asian, Hispanic. And we kind of, from my perspective, I look at socioeconomic diversity as much as we do cultural diversity, because we, I think some of that stuff works itself out naturally if you try to get people who just have different experiences and perspectives. And that's something that we really focus on now, not only when we hire, but when we market.
What can we do to expand the pipeline of opportunity for people of color in the roles that you play?
You can mentor, you can help lift each other up. It used to be a thing where I felt like it was really competitive, maybe 10 years ago or so, or when I started at Lionsgate, because it was hard enough to get a proper job, an executive job. And it's kind of like, well, I'm the only one here, and it was hard enough for me to get my job. How am I going to help you? But now just kind of letting go of all of that and saying that we need to be a team, and we need to organize and collaborate and work really hard to bring each other together and lift each other up and give each other the opportunities.
To interview people that are qualified, they may not get that job, but you now have them in the pipeline, and you have the opportunity to have interviewed them and know that they are out there. And then also on the contracting side to do the same thing. So for the vendors to also look for minority qualified businesses and to be able to put them in the pipeline, so you can't say we can't find anybody. Because the problem is most of the time it's friend to friend. Oh, Tirrell, I'm looking for a marketing exec. Oh, we were out playing golf. Oh, my cousin is that person. So I don't think it's something that people do on purpose. We're just not at the table. And so this just creates an opportunity. But if all businesses would look to hire qualified people of color, then you start creating that pipeline. And it should be a business imperative as well, because we're the consumers that are buying your product. And so you want us to be able to represent that and advocate, because word of mouth is also critical in communities of color.
The fact that inclusion in Hollywood is a topic, and we want to make sure that that topic stretches into this room and this dialogue, specifically when we talk about multicultural women, which sometimes they call that, it's almost like a double hit. And so I want to get your perspective as multicultural female executives and where you see that opportunity growing and or if it's collapsing, or what the changes may be within the current infrastructure within media.
And to be a woman of color, I mean, again, we're part of the majority. And so our voices will continue to be heard, and we always bring something. The thing I think I love about diversity is we bring perspective and something different to the table, because all of our experiences shape who we are and how we have gotten to it. And so when the experience that I had with X may be something different from Y, but when we're all sitting at the table and we're trying to resolve some problem or create some opportunity to do something, then we bring that to the table. So I think we just have every opportunity to move up and forward. So I think it's exciting times for us. I mean, I don't think we're going backward in that regard. I think we're going forward.
I definitely feel that there has been more of a warm embrace, the aggressive want to mentor and help bring people up and bring people together. In my company, we're very female-heavy leadership. We have Blair Ridge at the top, and if you look at almost every department, they're mostly run by women. So, things from where I was probably when I first met you to where they are now, I mean, this has been a 180. It's definitely, the conversation has shifted drastically over the years.
I think we're moving forward. We're seeing more things, but I think that's the excitement of what UMC is doing, what Laugh Out Loud is doing. I mean, the streaming platform is giving opportunity for niche programming, and so for us, that's what we want. We want diverse content. We want people to be able to tell their stories, our stories, from our lens, from our authenticity, from our voice. And so even, studios, I know you said it takes 5 years, and you're slowly trickling out different stories that you may not have done before. We can do that now. And so, we're really excited that the platform is there, especially in the OTT space.
Why do we feel that it's an anomaly when urban content or cultural content comes to the platform or comes up and not the norm?
The anomaly is always because the studios are putting out the content. So if we're 1 out of 8 that year, that becomes that it. And so if we don't show up and if we don't give it the box office dollars that it needs, then 2 weeks later it's not in the studio. It's not at the movies. So from a consumer standpoint, that's all I've ever heard. Like we've gotta support our movies, otherwise they're not gonna be there.
For those of us that are inside pushing, we need, unfortunately, to come with the facts. You know what I mean? And we need to come with the the evidence of that there is an audience and that they do turn out when it's good. Not just anything. Don't give me Barbershop 4, 5, and 6. Give me, you know, Creed. Give us Black Panther. Give us Girls Trip, and we show up and we support. And that's why, I mean, listen, I already have my Black Panther tickets for like a week. I'm taking my team, I'm taking my nephew, I'm taking my girlfriends, like all different nights, and I bought all the tickets. And you know, I really, and I encourage everybody else to buy these tickets because if we want to see more Black superhero movies, that's how it's going to happen. And to support, you know, Ryan Coogler's vision in all of his films. But yeah, it's unfortunate, but it's the way of the world, and hopefully the conversation will change.